Nansei Sword is, by definition, a situation that we're placed in. If the enemy were to strike first, what are we going to do if we were potentially critically injured? If we have to reposition aircraft, how are we going to operate as a squadron?
We have to figure out how we do the missions that we are tasked with by our higher headquarters within the real-world constraints that we will experience with a peer adversary. It forces us to operate under real-world constraints. The inability to have radios turned on all the time. The inability to stay in one spot for an extended period of time. The majority of pilots grow up with the training mindset of, I receive a lot of data about the mission I'm going to go on. I get to ask a lot of questions about the mission I'm going to go on. I have a lot of planning resources and tools to be as prepared as possible for the mission I'm about to go on. Under a construct like this, we're going to be under-resourced. We're going to have nowhere near the amount of information we would like to have. We're going to take off with the bare minimum, and we're going to rely on flight leadership and good judgment to execute our missions as we advertise we are able to do so.
Gun fighter. He says deploying basket. Basket coming down. Foster Hospital. I see the basket. Halfway up. Follow me behind these.
Had a section of Cobras launch from a distributed site aboard the air station. They flew to a forward arming and refueling point. They unloaded a live joint air-to-ground missile, and then they received target data from a separate installation aboard Okinawa to then fly to with a set time on target and strike that, which they did successfully.
My biggest takeaway is understanding that we're fully capable. Anytime anything happens and it's not going to plan, we're Marines, so we adapt. And that's exactly what we did in this exercise. Going forward, we'll continue to do as such. There's plenty of things we can clean up on. There's plenty of things we become efficient on, but we can't always plan for everything. So plan for the unplans and always have a different route to take.